don't tell the weens, okay? You've got to get a bit of extra money sometimes, haven't you? Well, welcome. As you might be able to tell, we are now on December for our monthly move. My name's Elaine Cordis and I work for Spin Turn Creative Movement, and we do creative movement with older people and people with dementia. For today's monthly move, we're going to do something called 3 wise moves. So just 3 different things, just easy things that you could do for yourself or potentially as a gift for somebody else. So we'll just go through them one by one and I'll talk us through them. And what we need is just a nice stable chair to be sitting on, so there's no potential wobbling, and you might just want to have some water close by. Otherwise, I think that's everything. Let's get moving. Okay, so we're going to do a really easy one to start with, which is probably one of my favourites actually, which is something you can do anytime, anywhere. And you start by just warming your hands. So just rubbing them together. And if that is difficult, then you could maybe put them over a warm drink or next to a radiator or something like that. But just a way of warming them up. Okay? And then we're just going to put them over your eyes. Like this. And the idea is that your hand is cupped, so there's a little space, and it almost makes like a little vacuum. This palm here is at your cheek, and it just makes a sort of little warm vacuum. It's lovely. So shoulders nice and relaxed, arms relaxed. We're not all hunched up. And you should just have a nice warm feeling on your eyes and your forehead. And it's also a nice way, if there's any craziness going on around, it's something you can do for yourself, just to kind of give yourself a little bit of quiet. Okay. So that's something so easy. And then also with those nice warm hands, you can just put your hand on your forehead, which again is nice and calming and nice and warming, sorry. But you can do it the other way if you're too hot. And then one last one, again with your warm hands, is you can just put it on the back of your neck, which can feel really nice. A lot of people get quite achy necks. Okay, and that is also something that you could do for somebody else as well with their permission. So just warming the hands, eyes, forehead, back of the neck. Okay, and on to the next wise move, which I was only taught a few days ago actually, and I loved it. So I want to share it with you. So you have your hand, and with your other finger, you trace around your palm. But as you're doing it, you breathe in as you're going up and out as you're going down. So let's do it together. So breathing in, breathing out. In, out. And you just do it at the speed that suits your breath. In, out, out. Okay, down to the bottom. And you can have your arms resting on an armrest or however feels nice and easy, so your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Have your 2 hands and just see if you can feel the difference between those 2 hands. I'm guessing, if it's the same as me, this hand actually feels a bit lighter and not quite so and feels quite tingly, feels quite nice. Okay, so we'll just swap over to the other hand, starting again with the thumb. So breathing in and out. shoulders relaxed. Nice, soft, gentle breathing. And down to the bottom. And then just resting the hands. And again, that's something that you can do anytime, anywhere. If you feel like the pace is getting a bit too fast, it's just a nice, easy thing just to slow yourself down. Okay. Okay, so this is the last of our three wise moves and my favourite actually. And this isn't one that you can do anytime, any place, anywhere, but that's what I think makes it even more special. So what you need for this is just a dish bowl. This is my old, very well used dish bowl. And you also will need a towel. So I think you're probably starting to get an idea of what this might be. So we're going to just bathe our hands in the water. Sounds really simple. And then if you want to after that, you have the option to bathe your feet as well. So it probably sounds really simple and really like, oh, but it is such a luxurious thing to do, to either just do for yourself. So you're not using the bowl for washing up, you're just using it to relax your hands. And if you wanted to add anything into the warm water, you could put in some lavender or some rosemary or something that you enjoy the smell of and that you know is okay for your skin. You might have some fresh rosemary or lavender in your garden. You just snip it and pop it in. Or if you have any potions and lotions in your cupboard that you know you like and are okay for your skin, then some Radox or something like that, you could use that as well. So the only thing I will say is to just be a bit careful with electrics. So if you have any electrics around, please obviously just be mindful of that. I haven't filled the bowl up very far at all. It's probably got about 2 inches of water in, and that would be enough. And not too hot water as well. I just get the hot tap and not too hot, so that you're obviously not in danger of scalding yourself. So we'll just put the hands in the water. I'm actually going to just do one hand at a time so that I'm not leaning. So my shoulder is completely relaxed. It's at a perfect height for me. It's nicely warm, not too hot, not too cold. I haven't put any potions and lotions in. So this is great. I have arthritis. I have arthritis in my fingers and my toes and lots of other places too. But so if you're someone who has arthritis or just some stiffening in your joints and muscles, this is just so soothing. And it couldn't be easier. So you can do this for as long or as short as feels good. I am going to take my hand out just for time. And I'll just give it a little dry. And then you could put the other hand in. And obviously just be mindful that you're not leaning. Make sure it always feels okay. If it's possible, you could always put the bowl on the other side and do it on the other side. And then if you wanted to, you could do it with your feet as well. You may need somebody to help you do that. And it is a lovely gift to be able to give to somebody. People have done it for me before, and it's just been the most luxurious, lovely thing. I think I'd been travelling all day, and I got home and somebody did a nice bowl of warm water with some lavender in, I think, for me to put my feet in, and it was lovely. So that is for all 3 wise moves for December. I hope there is something in there that you would use once or twice, and for yourself, or like I say, for somebody else. So that is us for December. I know that this winter and this season is going to be different and probably challenging for a lot of people. So all of these little things are just ways to look after yourself and do something nice. So, and thank you so much for coming today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the other side in January. All right, take care.